Oh, work sucks, man. Looks like somebody's got a case of the Fridays. Today on Top 5 Friday, we're going to look at my top 5 fall work fragrances for the blue collar guy. Hello everyone, it's Friday. How amazing is that? The weekend is upon us and J-ROYL came through once again with a top 5 for you all. If you're one of my day ones, keeping it 100 with me, then you know I released a top 5 summer fragrances list for a blue collar dude. Essentially work fragrances for people that don't work in an office, like myself. My number 5 blue collar work fragrance for men. Be Men. Be Men is an extremely unique fragrance, and what you get with it is a warm, spicy, patchouli-based fragrance. On my summer list, I had Iceman. Well, Be Men has a lot of similarities to Iceman, except it is spicier. It's less fresh, which means it's perfect for the fall. Of all the Mugler fragrances I own, this is one of the more polarizing ones, which is saying a lot because Amen in and of itself is pretty polarizing. However, I find this to be a huge compliment getter with more seasoned folk. This is my go-to fragrance when I know my clientele is older. What makes this fragrance interesting is its uniqueness, but it's also fairly inviting while being undeniably masculine. And for the record, do not blind buy this. This one is very specific to my taste, and a lot of people don't like it, so try before you buy, or just blind buy it anyway. At number 5, Be Men. My number 4 blue collar work fragrance for the fall, Rasathi Wild on Wood / Woody for Men. I've talked about this fragrance in my Rasathi video. I really feel this is one of the better vetiver fragrances on the market, period. Really with vetiver / vetiver fragrances, you pretty much know what you're getting yourself into. This one smells very high quality, and even the presentation itself, it's amazing. It's real wood, metal accents. In the fall time, this is my absolute go-to rainy fall day work fragrance. It really matches the vibe of a rainy fall day. It's not inky like an Encre Noir. It's closer to a Vetiver Extraordinaire by Frederic Malle with amazing eau de parfum performance. This is worth checking out, if not blind buying, because it's so cheap. You heard it second, because I believe Babs mentioned this first. At number 4, Woody. My number 3 fall blue collar work fragrance, Fierce, Abercrombie and Fitch. Now I know you guys are bored of me talking about Fierce, but I can't help it. I really like the fragrance and I love its versatility. You would think this fragrance would be a generic fresh fragrance that's really good in the summer, but it's not. It's good all year round. Fierce does its best work when the weather is mild, if not a little bit cooler. The only time I wouldn't reach for this is the dead of winter. But every other time for work, especially if I'm dealing with younger clientele, perhaps some millennials up in here, this is my go-to. It just smells nice and it lasts and lasts and lasts. Don't hate the player, hate the fragrance game. But who can hate the fragrance game? It's the best game of all games, except for World of Warcraft. At number 3, Fierce. My number 2 fall blue collar fragrance, Hugo Boss Bottled Intense Eau de Parfum. Man, that name is so long and tedious to say. Boss Bottled is one of the biggest men's fragrances, period. It sells like hotcakes, well, more like pies, because this kind of smells like apple pie. There are also tons of flankers, but the most annoying one of them all is this one's EDT version. But I digress. The accords in this fragrance scream fall to me. Cinnamon, apple, a bit of woods. It has those beautiful, cool weather, sweet, spicy notes, but the vibrancy of that green apple freshens it up, which means it's very, very good in both cool or warmer fall days. As much as I love this fragrance, it's number 2 because it is a recent acquisition of mine, and although I'm very familiar with the original, I haven't given this enough testing to warrant a number 1 spot. I will say that I get very good performance. It does last the entire workday, but by the end of the day, it is in skin scent territory, so that's something to keep in mind as well. At number 2, Boss Bottled Intense EDP. My number one fall fragrance for the blue collar worker. Gold is Best / 24 Gold by Scent Story. Man, oh man, I have honestly been waiting all year to bust this fragrance out again. The Jeremy Fragrance Special 24 Gold by Scent Story is an incredible fragrance. Beautiful, sweet, vanillic, ambery, musky oudiness. And the oud note in this guy falls within that beautiful category of wearable ouds. There's nothing skanky or stanky about it. But for the people that like a little more skank, just a little bit more, there's also the oud edition of this fragrance too. Very, very similar, but either one can cater to your appropriate oud taste. I'm not saying you taste like oud or anything, that's weird. How would I even know what you taste like? What oud? Oh, this is weird. Don't be fooled by the packaging. It doesn't smell like 1 Million by Paco Rabanne. There's no bubblegum sweetness in this, even though they both have that shiny gold finish to them. Price, quality, and performance. All kinds of gold. All kinds. At number one, 24 Gold. Ladies and gentlemen, Top 5 Friday has come to a close. I know, it's sad, I know. But don't worry, next Friday, I'll be back. I'll also be back next Monday and Wednesday, maybe another day, because that's what I do. All of our links to the Facebook group, Snapchat, and Instagram are down below. And if you like what you see, then go ahead and subscribe, will ya? Ring that bell if you want notifications, and like the video if you like the video. Let's go Raptors. Peace.